Hello everyone. Happy International Pipe Smoking Day. I'm just a bit distracted here because I was sitting here in the quiet. I could hear a little rustling or scraping coming from the corner of the room here. I don't know if it's a mouse or what, but let's we'll see. Anyway, as per the previous video, which was a bit of a mess, I spoke about a Peterson pipe. This is it. It's an estate pipe. It's a Peterson Deluxe 69. No idea what the 69 is for. But this is, I think this is from around the 70s. I've tried to research it, but I've no idea the history of it. I know where it came from. It's an estate pipe. It came from a good friend of mine. Her father used to smoke pipes, and I got a gift of 5 or 6 different pipes. But this is a Peterson Deluxe 69. I'm going to guess around the 70s, late 60s, early 70s. No band on it, like the traditional silver band on it. So, but anyway, someone might be able to shed some light on that. It smokes well. It's a nice pipe. I've smoked it a few times. It's well worn, but it's in good shape and very smokable. So, International Pipe Smoking Day. I was looking at a live feed of Harriet Pipes, Chris Harriet's. He does a live feed now and again of him making pipes, crafting them and sanding them and doing that thing he does, which is fascinating to watch. And I did comment on it as someone who was renowned throughout the world for not being able to measure or make anything. It's lovely to watch someone at their craft and doing it so well. I'm smoking Lane Limited 1Q. Does that make sense? This is my go-to, really. It's really mild. It's really nice. It's an aromatic, somewhat. That's the extent of reviewing it. Very few are familiar to me. Condor, and probably this one, and Cornell and Deal's Autumn Evening. They're the ones I can really distinguish between others. Other than that, my palate is ignorant, I suppose, of the skills. It's like wine tasting, I suppose. You need a taste for it and a nose for it. Excuse the dark background too. I'm sort of in the middle of trying to redo this home office. It is a mess. It's like a dump. So that's hung on the wall here while I try and sort things out, so I can just do videos without subjecting anyone to looking at the mess that's in here. Nothing planned really to talk about, which I suppose is not a bad thing. Today I was pondering how we sort of step into someone else's mess. Not as a therapist, obviously. One of the art forms of therapy for a therapist is not getting and stepping into someone's mess or someone's problems, someone's trouble. But generally, overall, as humans, we are very good at letting people wind us up. I suppose, yeah, stepping into their mess. Or it's not that we have no business of doing it. It's more, I suppose, why would you? It's unnecessary. And you can ask people, well, why do you do it? Why do you get involved in it? Why do you get yourself mixed up in it? And it's probably nothing to do with you. But it's like, it's a habit. We get into the habit of stepping into, it's like, sometimes we roll up our sleeves and roll up our trousers and take off our shoes and socks and jump in. You know, like jumping into the sea, the storm. Jumping into the stormy seas. And there is no need for it. We can easily step back, stay on the shore and look, see what's going on. We get a great view of what's going on. But I think once we step into it, it's very difficult to step out of it again. Very difficult. And we tend to get lost. We get lost in the trouble of it. And then it has knock-on effect of everything else. It ruins our day, ruins our week. It plays in our mind. It just sticks there. So I was just talking to someone about that this morning. And I think I said to them, you have full control over whether you step into it or not. It is, all right, by association with this person or by relation to this person, you might think you are, what's the word? You are bidden to do it. You have to do it. You have to step into this row or this trouble or whatever it is. But I was trying to sort of reinforce the thing that, well, actually we don't. We don't have to step into anything we don't want to step into. And I think that gets lost. And it's not even something we think about. So when someone comes and says, oh, this happened or that happened, and then I'm in an awful state about it, and blah, blah, we step in, and then we're in it. And we're of no help to this person when we're in it. So the next thing, there's two of us in it. And before we know it, families being families, there's three of us in it. So my whole thing was this morning in the discussion I had with this person was, you have control. Excuse me. You have control over whether you step into it or not. If you didn't react immediately to whatever situation it was, just stop for a minute. Trying to formulate a response rather than react. And if you do that in time, you will realise you do not have to step into this, because it's a messy business. And before you know it, something you have no control over, something you have nothing to do with, takes over your life, or your day, your week, whatever. So it is, I suppose, it is a choice. It's very easy. It's very easy to say, this choice thing, when you make a choice whether to do this or the other, that's fine. That's all very clear if you take the emotion out of it. But yeah, emotions get you tied up in knots. So what do? Don't get tied up in it. You can be empathetic. You can have empathy and you can try and understand it. But try it from a distance. try and understand it from a distance. That was the discussion I had with someone this morning. I suppose, why would you get involved? You can offer support. You can offer. You can be a sounding board. Don't jump into it. Don't jump into it. It's not worth it for your own health in all aspects. I was going to say mental health, but I prefer the term mental wealth. You can never have enough money in that mental wealth bank. Mental money, whatever you want to call it. But don't jump in. Stand still, I think, was I can't remember the poem, but David White, he's an Irish philosopher, spoke about. He's a poet as well. He spoke about that poem. I can't remember who wrote the poem, but it was if you're lost in the forest. The gist of it is, if you're lost in the forest, stand still. The trees aren't lost. But if you're running around in a panic, you don't know where you are, you don't know where you're going, you don't know where you're coming from. So stand still. So when in doubt of any situation, stand still. Just pushing this down a bit. So stand still. So anyone asks me, therapists aren't supposed to give advice, But if anyone asks me, what should I do in whatever situation that arises, I always say stand still. Step back. Like, if everyone loves watching a rough sea from the shore, but we'll all stand there and watch it and enjoy watching it. But the last thing you want to be doing is walking into that sea. It's a whole mess of trouble. And the same for the emotional sea, I suppose we call it. It's the same. Stand on the shore. Don't get into it. So that's the message today from SJPR, Spirits Janitor, Public Radio. I'm stuck on that thing as well. I love radio. And I love the peace it brings. I love the quiet noise in the background. I'm not big on I like some silence and peace, but it's just something light in the background. It is it's lovely just to have something on the background, be it music or a voice, someone talking or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know, if you look back through the history of this channel, it's, 2007 I started this, and I think somewhere it shows how many different names or how many different titles you've given the channel. I don't know, God knows how many, but I'm staying with this. SJPR. I got that idea from NPR. I think it's National Public Radio, but this is Spirits Janitor Public Radio. What'll come of it, I don't know. But it's lovely just to be sitting here having this on International Pipe Smoking Day. There's a pipe smoker. I think it's N.W. Piper. I think Tom is his name. I think he's in Northwest United States, Washington State, I think. But he tamps with his finger. He'll talk away, and he'll stick his finger into the bowl and tamp away. And I don't know how he does it. Like, looking in there, he must have asbestos fingers. But I've often tempted to try it, but no, I'm not going to. I'll let the metal take the pain. So that's it. It's good to be here. It's good to do another video. As I said in the last one, I really like doing them. But procrastination is the enemy. So I'm going to get into the habit of it. I'm looking forward to watching loads of there'll probably be a lot, like the pipe smoking community has been overall quite quiet of late. So I'm looking forward to seeing who pops up for the day that's in it. Because it is a social hobby. It's not, I don't think it's a habit. It's a social hobby, and I think there'll be nothing like a bunch. It's like campfire. Can't be sitting around a campfire talking, sorting out the world's problems. So it's like a mini campfire. It's a ritual. It makes you slow down. It brings some sort of organisation to the chaos of life, the mess of life. Yeah, like if you look at a pipe smoker, they always seem to be very. I'm not organised. I've about 15 of these of different tobaccos in it. And I have a pipe rack with 6 pipes. That's all I have, nothing else. And you see the senior campaigners when it comes to pipe smoking, and they have beautifully organised racks of pipes, all organised by make or name. And then they have tobacco sellers, which is usually these jars, they're airtight, keeps it somewhat moist. Everything's lined up. I think it's fantastic. It does bring, just this little ritual brings, it sort of draws you into a peaceful state of mind, and a peaceful physical state. There's nothing like that. And even watching it does that. So what's this? We're coming up on 20 minutes. Jesus, that flew in. We'll see you soon. I don't think I'm going to be smoking in this room anymore, but I will do some videos from it. But we have an awning, if you don't mind, like a canopy, or it's like a porch out the back, and some unholy mess over the winter. It just needs to be like everything we didn't want in the house. The back door opens, just throw it out there, out of sight, out of mind. So I'm going to tidy that up. Coming into spring now, I'll use that for the pipe smoking videos. I'll tidy this room up and use it for whatever other videos, SJPR videos. So it's good to see you. good to be seen, and talk to you soon. Cheers.